Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First, last year's trial, now this one, it seems all you worry about is me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out of the trial. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought the case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? List of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists, one twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists. That is odd. After New Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. May not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. As I take a seat. It was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken all that time. That picture. Something seems I already did that. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to. Nothing I can do to erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified? The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. Police department error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth. I take pride in my work. Tell me why. Why it all has to come to this. Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Could you tell us again what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in the ceremony over at the station, right? I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this? I was receiving awards, can't exactly skip out of the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning and drove over to the police station. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? Yes. Oh yeah, Chief Gann asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because Chief asked you to? That's right. Well, I think that's everything I need from you, bud. It's very clear you're getting set up. I'm outie. Where am I going? I don't know. Excuse me? Oh, great. Oh, yay. Would you either care for a quarter pound of roast beef? The fuck? The star. I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple that pardon? Jesus. I never thought you'd go up digging up that case from 2 years ago. That threw me so off guard. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the crime on that case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? In that little scene I happened to witness. Yes, I remember. But it's all fake. Garbage. Trash. Ugh. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Her star's hatred toward Lana. It's because she can't hold a candle to Lana's looks. Her ugly head her head a chromial head her fucking fake ass titty head It all dates back to 2 years ago. Alright, well fucking talk to her. A legendary payout was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean, with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Jedi got what he deserved. But it was still obvious this evidence produced and the court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. And I'm proof enough of what happened. Yep. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Of course, without even so much as an explanation. And Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? What do you mean? Oh, transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief. That's right, having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he can control the chief prosecutor, he can control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. She's getting blackmailed. At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, rookie. Takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Well, actually, I need your tongue of the dark. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, somebody took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on the SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo, Lana and Chief Gant. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone just looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. I mean, have you seen her? She's fucking drop dead gorgeous. I'm like, your ugly head you had a Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. This Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Cause she ain't got hard up cornmeal head. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Alright. You're obviously bitter. I'm heading out. I gotta go talk to Gumshoe. See if we can get into the fucking... I'm just gonna throw every piece of evidence I have at him. No, you're back. You're still here. I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. I got on my persistency, but my answer's still no. Damn it. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. That up, is this the last crime scene? I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can make. Okay, that didn't work. This maybe? Or it's this crumpled up piece of paper. No way! This Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe this is the fucking thing I'd use. I can't believe they've pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. Detective? That's it. I made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. You can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective, thank you. Oh, shit. Here goes Mr. Wright. I see a safe. We're in. I don't want to find this now. The detective gumshoes are goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ow! Someone got slapped. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking her up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Crushed and running unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! Oh, sorry. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I got a bad feeling about this coach. What's this? This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be in the panel to open it. Well, it's a good thing I already know. Oh, I know that. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. It's not your birthday, Dad. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. I'm scared. Mommy! It's all sevens, because that's his ID card. Come on, that's not really a puzzle game. What's in it? I'm scared. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, a pal? Gumshoe. I figured that out. Lickety split. 7777. Wait. 77 77 77 77 7. The final ID card number on that record. What? Another mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. We all knew it was Chief Gant. He's trying to set up Edgeworth and Lana Sky so he can fucking knock him aside, and then he's free to go fuck statues or whatever the fuck he does. Or stick his dick in the pipe organs and play the pipe organ so his dick feels good. Whatever the fuck he does in his spare time. But come on now, you guys gotta put the puzzle pieces together. The name of the mysterious executive officer, you mean 777777777? That ID number? I think you're 17 shy this time. That can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? I do. There's not any money in there. How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a knife? Oh. A shard from a broken cup. That's, what? There's something else in here, too. The fuck is that? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. Where's my ID stuff? My fingerprint stuff? That's a hamper, isn't it? Hey! I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove this relevancy to them. How are these two items related? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective. Yeah, there is. So here's the thing. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. What is in this jar? A piece of evidence from that case? That's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Does that not ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe? Yes! Yes, that one! That was in the safe! Let me put it on! Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, I'll prove Chief Grant was knowingly having evidence. There, like that. There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of evidence, piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. What do you mean? What the fuck? There's a reddish line on it. Good catch. I didn't even see that shit. That's blood. I don't get it. I don't get it either. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so then for that leather piece, can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's the only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah. You wouldn't be... No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. That's a fact, buddy. Huh? What is it? If someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Just sorry. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? I 100% think he's a suspect. 1,000,000%. What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Suspect. Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. Suspect. Suspect. There you go, ignoring me again. Sorry, he's a suspect though, I guarantee it. Alright, so, and then for the piece of leather, I have my thing we can use. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to take a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. Bruh. I meant take the fingerprints from the leather. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe. Oh. I knew that. That one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, Richard's sense of humor. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Yeah, I know how. Yes, I know how. I'm looking at the pinky. Dust. Spreading the dust around. Blow. I gave it my best shot. Okay, no, I guess I was wrong. Then we'll go for the thumb. No, we'll go for the middle finger. Dust. We'll try the middle finger this time. It looks like the most complete one. I'm gonna fill the whole screen. La-di-dee, la-di-doo, and blow. Yes! Dust. One more time. Come on. No whammies. Got it. Well, let's see. We'll go... Damon. Damn it. Angel? Ah, I was hoping it would be her so we can nail her ass. Emma, it's Emma. Fuck, it's Emma. No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? She's the real murderer. Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old, yeah. They aren't clear enough to get a match. What a shame, right? Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. No, they were yours, because you're a murderer. Psst, hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. I'm scared, Mommy. In the chief's office. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to click. Something about the desk. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for, Lana. That's where I was waiting for Lana on that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning for everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He noticed himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Yeah, I mean, we'll examine it super quick, but Lana's desk, it sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Has Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends were made of. Does he keep it in memory of her, or in the memory of the crime? What about this desk? Wow, look at the size of Chief Grant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was searching. Or reading, sorry. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Look! Hey, look at the case name! Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about the evidence list. Normally they're twice as long? So I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. Half-sized list of evidence? Because Edgeworth said the same thing. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Was it ripped in half? So this is part all I got. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? Uh-oh. In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Oh, we're fucked. Yep. I'm spreading my cheeks. She can! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Since then, I thought of a certain detective. Oh, you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out! Yes, sir! We'll be on our way too then. Wait! You, the one without spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright! Oh god. I'm sorry, Emma. This game is forcing me to leave. Look, pal, if I told you at once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it would be like this, I would have never said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why was she kept eerily silent about this all this time? Anyway, you listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Just say I put a gun to your head. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day, of course. I'm gonna talk to Lana. Oh, I'm already going to do that because I was about to roast her ass. With the fucking bam. Damn, she's fun as hell. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. So he's thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in the court. I'm gonna be nailing asses left and right. And I'm gonna let you go free. And then they're gonna give me some I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all you can't, Cap. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely shit. Not a single useful thing. Really, I believe I didn't mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said I was the one who's just fab. I don't care. Shut up. Don't make me kiss you on those fucking pretty ass lips. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Me, I did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. Seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Yeah, that's okay. Now here's my chance to get him to tell me the rest of the story. Listen here. Oh. Listen here, bitch. Really beautiful bitch. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. That you're not unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual, aka Chief Poopy Pants. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. Oh yes, I figured it out, bitch. Chief Gant forged the evidence, got rid of everybody so he wouldn't get in trouble. Well, there was only one person left, right? Lana Sky. So why not take out Detective Goodman, who knew that the evidence was forged, take him out, and put Lana and Edgeworth together and fucking frighten their ass. Boom. Everybody gone. He's free. All y'all are fucked in the ass. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? He's right here. Take that! Well, this guy? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I haven't. Goddamn, I'd like to smell that air. I mean, what? I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? She kind of looks like a mouse when she does that. His crimes. Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry about what you did. Specifically hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it though? And you wouldn't last a second in the prison yard, by the way. You'd have to be in protective custody at all times because 90% of the people in there you put in jail. So, yeah. Why is it though? The Chief Gant's name was never mentioned. Chief Gant? Oh yes. Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. And the only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. Wait, what? No, I had access to. No. Why are you fucking? She says I had access because I was second in command in that investigation. Yes, you. Yes, you. But also one other. Damon Poopy Butthole. Oh yes. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Oh, I have more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Okay. Take that! There you go. I just found this in a safe in Chief's office. This jar piece, and this piece of cloth. Did you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. Oh, yes. I am laying down some hot fucking magma on your ass. Ooh, you hear that? Because I'm burning everyone up in this bitch. I'm uncovering an unholy grail of corruption. Everyone's gonna be fucking cooking like burgers on the fucking grill. Add a sizzling clip, Martin. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? You're way too pretty to be doing that. Touché, Mr. Wright. Got her. So it's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty. I think I'd rather disobey orders than get guilty for murder and end up in a maximum security prison without the possibility of parole. Why not? Come now. Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. In the murder of Detective Goodman? Perhaps I should say follow orders. You know, the only issue with that is the following orders thing didn't really work out for the Nazi soldiers. So we might have an issue here. Maybe. Maybe we have a small chance. Pass, or I should say follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk on Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct? I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk lock was broken, and I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Mr. Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this knife was stuck inside it. The knife from the Arizona incident, serial killer Joe Darks. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Damn, that's kind of hardcore. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That is the reason for the bandage on your right hand right there. Yeah, it seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. The star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. Before it got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with it. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. Tell her what happened, and I asked her to hide the knife that was inside the muffler. You asked Emma. I didn't want anyone in the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling. The truth is, after I retrieved those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call that loser? Lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on I cannot read. A thing on his own. Fuck, man, I know that word too. I just can't, my brain is not working today. Oh, you mean not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He already sold him the ID card. Seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he must have had disappeared. So your phone call caused the incidents in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respects, Mr. Wright, both as an defense attorney and as an investigator. Does that mean I get, but... Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Oh, no! No! I'm about to bust this bitch wide ass open. You know how they break, how those fucking monkeys slam rocks on coconuts on nuts to open them? That's exactly what I'm doing in court tomorrow. Bop, 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 bop. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Oh, I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna be roasting asses. Next episode. I'll be roasting asses, don't miss it.